Hi, Flosstube. It's already been a week. Jeez. Oh, it's flying by. Anyway, hope everybody has had a fantastic week. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome as well. I'm really having fun with this. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like a countdown to when I can do my next video. So I've been enjoying it. I hope you all are too. It's late at night again. I had a crazy evening tonight. I guess I should say, it is Wednesday, May 8th, and it's like 10:10 at night. What do you do? Yeah, do it when you can do it. So, I was gonna be home earlier, and then one of my good friends and her husband and another good friend, we have a little group of about 4 of us that like to go and do escape rooms. And so he was like, anybody for an impromptu escape room? I love escape rooms. Love them. I've lost tracks, like 13 or something that we've done. We've got out of all of them but one. But that room was... yeah. We'll have to do it again at some point. It was a very dark room. It was an Egyptian themed room, and you had like these actual like just little torches, like not a flashlight torch, like UK torch flashlight. It was actually like a torch that just gave this little tiny bit of fake light. Such a pain. And there was one part, and they had to be watching it, so when you would do certain things, it would things would happen. And for some reason, we did something and they didn't see it, or they weren't paying attention. I don't know, it was like 15 minutes. We kept they're like, oh, it goes there. We're like, we put that there 15 minutes ago and you did nothing. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, these are my, I have to take these back to my office. They're my cat pins. Gotta love box lunch. Push the little tail. I love goofy pins. I actually love anything tiny is fun. We'll probably be going to Japan, I think, next year to visit my brother-in-law and his family. And I think I'll probably just bring a suitcase just for everything I'm going to bring back from there, because I love it all. Okay, so let's launch right into this, because I don't want to take too much time. It's already late. I have to give my husband at least a little time. So besides Maynia, which if you're in Maynia, I've been posting each day kind of my progress and whatever the next decision is. So that's really what I've been focusing on in ways of projects. I grabbed some other projects to work on, but haven't really. There's one project I've been putting some time into. So as you know, I go up to Citrus Express's warehouse. I'm going to be doing that every Tuesday, and it's so much fun. If you're not on her Facebook group, her Citrus Express Facebook group, I think it's the buy and sell one, not the one that's just the page for the thing, but the one where you actually can buy and sell and comment and all that stuff. They do a show every Sunday from 1 to 2 Mountain Standard Time. And in that show, they will showcase their fabrics, their fabric flare fabrics, and patterns that they've matched to them. Anyway, when I was up there yesterday, Cindy was just grabbing some fabric. She's like, find a pattern for this. Find a pattern for this. So a lot of what you'll see on Sunday shows are combinations I put together. So, and I want them all. There's some pretty awesome ones coming up on the show. So make sure you do that. And also with regards to fabric flare, you'll make sure to check out Cindy's shop. And if you go to her Facebook page and go to the files, they've made a file that links to all of the different fabric albums that they've posted over time. So you'll have the ones that have the polka dots, the ones that have the stage with curtains. It's really cool to like put a ballerina or a princess or something that you're showcasing. They've got the beaches, the water. I mean, there's so many, and there's exclusive fabric flares that are only for Stitchery Express that you can only get through Cindy. And she told me what the number was. I know it was over 1,000. It was like 1,200 or something like that. It might have been more. I just know it was a big number that are exclusive to her. So you will definitely want to check it out if if you have an eye on any kind of the fun fabric flare fabrics that I'm using. And oh my gosh, the fabric of the month fabric that came in. So if you're on the fabric flare fabric of the month, you get the fabric, and it's exclusive to you. I believe it's for 6 months. So if you're a fabric flare, if you're a member of the fabric flare fabric of the month, then you can reorder more if you want. But the two that came out this time, so that there's that you can get medleys where he does 4 different patterns on one piece of fabric. So it's perfect for, there's mini medleys and then regular medleys, and so they're perfect for doing smalls. So you don't have this big massive piece of fabric you have to cut down. You just have a smaller piece that fits it perfectly, and they have it for really small ones too. There'll be some of those on Sunday's show. So, and it's fun because they have different scenes, or they have the same scene but different colorways. They have a barnwood one that I really want to get one of these days. That it's like a barnwood effect, and then it's stars on the front, and it's kind of like pastel-y colors, and it's gorgeous. So I've gotten one medley before, and I finally have started using it on a couple things, but it's amazing how many options there are. So I'm going to make sure to link the Facebook group and her direct website down below. The Facebook group is amazing. And the nice thing is with the Sunday show, they post an album afterwards with everything they showed in the show, and you just order from there. You don't order on the show. You order in the album that's posted after the show, and it's great. And your package may be packaged by me if you order. Sent a lot of packages yesterday, and then I had gone up Friday because she'd been in London, didn't get back till Tuesday night, so I didn't go up till Friday last week. And we sent like 116 packages out. It was insane. But your package may be packaged by me. Who knows? So anyway, I'll link those. Make sure to check it out. Because life is too short to stitch on boring fabric. So whether it's hand-dyed, whether it's a scene, whether it has stuff painted on it, do just something that makes it, the fabric should also be speaking, not just the pattern. I think the fabric speaks as well. It adds to that. So fabric, pattern, they're just a perfect match. And yeah, I mean, there's so much fabric. It's awesome. So anyway, definitely check that out. Okay, now off the subject of fabric. So I'll show you what I've been working on that was not Stitch Mania. This is I actually pulled this out because I was, when I was up working at the warehouse, you get to go through all the patterns, and when you're pulling stuff to package, orders and stuff. Oh, and she has a truckload of patterns. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to find the picture. So this is one that she carries. Actually, I don't think I got this from her, because I've had this pattern for a while. But she carries this pattern, and she actually carries a ton. This is a Lena Lawson, and I love Lena Lawson stuff. It's amazing. I have another one that when I was pulling somebody's order, I found this other pattern. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. I need this pattern in my life. It's a Marie Antoinette with cupcakes, and yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, and then we found the perfect fabric to go with it, and I want to start it right now, but I figure I'm already doing 31 starts for Maynia, so I'm going to try to wait until after Maynia. I make no promises. So anyway, the one that I've been working on, this one is called The Gift. Cute little mermaids. So this fabric that I'm using for this, it's not a fabric fiber, it's a Fiberlicious. So I'm a member of Under the Sea, it's Fabric of the Month. I'm a member of Fiberlicious, Fabric of the Month, and also the Fabric Flare, Fiber of the Month. So those three are what I got. And this is one that I got on a grab bag or a sale before I became a member. And I tried to figure out the right fabric, or the right pattern. This one came up and I'm like, this is perfect. Then the hard thing was figuring out the orientation. Once I figured out the orientation, it was a done deal. So you can see, has this nice gradient, orange, pink, purple, blue. You can see where I'm starting right there in the middle. So you can see how it'll look. I put it where they kind of go to their colors. So he'll be more on that side, she'll be more on this side. And I think it's going to look perfect. And of course, it's opal. Woo! So anyway, I pulled this out and worked on it. I only had the skin done before, so I've added all this green in. And I've pulled basically all the greens for the tail. There are blended threads in this one, so if you're not a blended thread fan, just know that there are blended threads. I'll show you on the... So like these are just all, those are the regular ones. So that's the first page. And then we start getting into blended. And all these are blended. So not Teresa Wensler crazy blended, but you do have some blended. But anyway, I've just been working on this. This is kind of my work project. I take it to work with me. So I started working on that because I really want to finish this one up. I think it's going to be absolutely fun and gorgeous as I throw the pattern on the floor. There we go. So you can see I've pulled the greens for it. Yeah, if you hear my kids, well, that's Riker that I'm hearing. I don't know if you can hear him. He's not wanting to go to bed. So, of my new little needle minder. So I don't use needle minders on the fabric because I stitch in hand, but I'll either stick it on the scissors or I'll actually stick it on the pattern itself. So I decided to pull out the little Ariel. Here we go. Ariel on the anchor. Mermaids. It works. So anyway, I have been working on that. Oh, another random thing. So I don't really make working copies of patterns. I just mark straight on it. But I use a pencil, and I've used a lot of different types of pencils. I really like this one. It's a zebra. They're kind of these thicker, kind of shorter and thicker, fun colors. It's a number 2. Anyway, they seem to have a little bit darker lead, but they erase perfect. So I find I like these. I use these for my Miras, use them for all of them, and then when I'm done, I just erase. And it doesn't lift up the pattern at all, the printed pattern, and then I can pass on the pattern if I want to. So that's the pencils I like. And then, of course, for my big Hades, I'll do highlighters or pens or something, because most all of mine I have digital copies, or I've done a working copy and spiral bound it. So I can do that. Okay, so let's look at Maynia. So today is day 8. I still have to start day 8. This is day 8 start. So I still have to put at least a couple stitches in that. I pulled out one of my, I might keep it on these. I'm not sure. I might change it to the project cards. These leave kind of glue residue, I've noticed. But we'll see. So, okay, let me flip these so we got them in the right order. So we'll start at day 1, because even though I showed day 1 on day 1, because that was a week ago Wednesday, we'll just sew it again. It's close enough, and then I won't show these every week. So day 1 was Lady Justice by Nora Corbett. Mirabilia. That's just a fun word to say. Mirabilia. And I'm doing her on a fabric flare. Now, this was a fabric of the month that's now been released, so you can order this one. This is now released to the general public. Anybody can order it. This is Gold Stars on Blue Wash. Yeah, isn't she going to be gorgeous on that? Yeah, I love it. So that's kind of starting her, that's starting this part right here. And this stitched up really fast, actually. I was surprised. So, anyway, that's one of those things. Make the fabric talk. You know, the fabric flare are the ones you've seen with people doing Lady of the Flag, where they're doing her on the Pledge of Allegiance or the preamble. That's fabric flare. He also made one that has Notre Dame on it. So that was made the morning after the cathedral had the fire. He made one kind of as a tribute, and it's amazing. So he's doing one, I'm hoping, for me. And if it works out, yeah, it's gonna be stunning. Okay, day 2 was Bella Filipina Aquamarina. Cindy is now carrying this. They haven't arrived yet. It's going to take a couple weeks. You know, it's coming from the Philippines, so it takes a little while. But she is now going to be carrying these. And so I'm really excited about that. I ordered these directly from the designer. And it took a while to get here. Actually the shipping company that he used went defunct or something, or in the middle of shipping, and they didn't bother to tell him. Anyway, I ordered it in December and finally got it in March. So it took a while. So I'm glad I'm gonna have another US distributor for these. Anyway, so that's Aquamarina. And we're doing her on a hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie. This is a 32 Jobelin and Iris. And that's how far I got. Just kind of her little, the pink fin, or the flippers, or whatever you're going to call it. The little pink area. There we go. Pink area around her tail. So I decided with this that, so that's this part right here. It's pink. It's kind of showing it. It's pink. I'm actually doing this with only one strand of thread. So I'm doing this 1/2 to kind of make it a little bit more see-through, almost like a fin, like a fish fin. And then I'm going to do the full 2/2 on her tail. So this will be a little bit more delicate. And I think that'll just add, that's going to add to her effect. That doesn't want to fold on me. Come on, fold. There we go. It's like, don't put me away. Keep working on me. Oh, we'll get more love later. Lay tray. Too much going on now. Okay, there we go. So that was day 2. Day 3 was Baby Girl Tree by Shannon Christine Designs. She also has a baby boy one, so she has both boy and girl. They're really cute. I just love all the little things in the tree. So I'm starting with the tree, just because that was the center of the thing. And this is another fabric flare. This is more kind of just a basic opalized, kind of just a white with glitter dots, just kind of, and it's opalized. So not a pure white, but a very one that talks. So anyway, there's the tree. Just got a little bit done. Wait, I have that upside down. Whee! going up. So the branches are starting to split up here. It's one of the little branch curls down there. So, I like this one. I think it's going to be very cute. The nice thing about doing burr samplers like this is you kind of have an excuse to not have them done by the time the baby's born, because you don't know exactly what day the baby's going to be born, unless they're getting a C-section and they have it planned and scheduled and all that. But you get a little bit of leeway. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so day 4 was Someone We Love, and this was the Glendon Place 2019 limited edition. And this came in a kit with either Aida or linen. I got mine in linen. So because Someone We Love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home. This came with all of the floss and the charm. And so for this one, just got some border work done. So just that side and the bottom. So this one will probably go pretty fast. The hardest part, of course, was counting to the start point, because, I mean, I started over here on this line, right? This inner line. So, you know, I can't find the middle and then count all the way over. Oh, is the fun part. Oh, I had to do a lot of counting on yesterday's. Oh my gosh. That was like counting of counting. Okay, so that was 4. Day 5 was Glendon Place Sleepy Hollow. I love this one. So pretty. I like this one. So you got DMC, Anchor, or Sullivan's. Gives you the conversion for each of them. I'm just doing the DMC. Got a full set? Why not? And I'm doing this also on a fabric flare. This is called Magic Metal. So you can see, got started on the horse, got the black, some of the gray. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty awesome fabric. I like how it's more gray. This is a more blue, and I like how this is more gray. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So that was a fun one to get started. I've been wanting to start that one for quite a while. So that was exciting. Yeah, things flipping around. Okay, so that was 5. Number 6 was Chicken Coop by Thistles. This was a market release, if I remember correct. This one's also on a fabric flare. Now, they have both small and large of these, and I believe they have different colors. And they also have one that's a honeycomb. So if you're going to do a bee one, they have a honeycomb one that's really fun. So this is just, I'm going to call it small chicken wire, because it's not natural dye with dots. It's chicken wire. So I just got started on the top of the chicken coop. And yes, I just leave my needle in if I'm still working on it, because I'm planning to work on these, kind of keep rotating these. I discovered the Magical Stitches in Literature site. So a lot of these, I think I'm just going to kind of put them into that rotation. I'm just getting started in it, so I really have no clue what I'm doing yet, but we'll get there. This is the one that was counting wazoo. So this was day 7, and this was the Garden Party, the memorabilia, and this one I'm doing on an Under the Sea fabrics. This is a Lugana in Looking Glass. So I know she kind of looks faint, but I think it's just going to be so perfect. So I put kind of the darker green on the bottom, and then the brighter up on top where the lanterns are going to be. So I just got a little bit done. Not too much. A little bit of the blue girl's dress. So yeah, you can tell. So the middle was here. So I had to count all the way over here and then count all the way up here. Because, as you can see, there's nothing in the middle. Hard to start something in the middle when there's nothing in the middle. So, did some counting on that. I think it was like, something like 52 over and 76 up or something like that. And on this, you have to pay attention. On anything that, I mean, Aida's easier, because you just have one hole, one hole, one hole. It's pretty simple. You get into the linen or the even, yeah. Counting 2 for all that. Okay, so the number 8 is our Dimensions Christmas jars. So I'll start that. And then, grab my phone. Why not? Let's do tiny decisions and see what we're going to do for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to go my little tiny decisions. So you can see I have my Maynia wheel, all of my stuff. You can't see the title because it's in like light gray. It says which project for Maynia. We're spinning. We're spinning. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. Screenshot. We're going to be starting A Savior's Praise. Yeah. I'm so excited for this one. This one was one of Teresa, Shakespeare Peddler's market releases. This is going to be my first 40 count. I'm so excited. So anyway, I'll get that posted up on Maynia later when I at least put one stitch in on this. Okay, so that's what I've been doing, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So just got to do the dimensions, and then, of course, I'll start Savior's Praise. Going to keep working on the gift. And that's really it. I'm kind of keeping it pretty simple with Maynia going on. So I did get some haul. I got some non-stitchy haul, and I got some stitchy haul. My sister and I went to a conference, and at this conference, we always get a coloring book. There's kind of 2 conferences we go to at BYU. One's called Women's Conference, one's called Education Week. And so on either or sometimes both, we'll get a new coloring book. We just always do it. So this time we got I Heart Cute Coloring. And it's just like little kawaii patterns. Little ghosts with mustaches. Cute cats. Anyway, and then, of course, I wasn't planning on getting that. It's usually how it happens. But then, of course, I didn't have any markers with me, so I had to go find markers. And they had these. They're Basic with a Z, B-A-Z-I-C, Basic products. They're 24 fiber-tipped pens. No joke, these were like $3.30 or something like that. They were ridiculously cheap for 24 pens. So it came in this little case. Ta-da! Yeah, less than $4. Yeah, how do you pass that up? And they're perfect. So they kind of they're a good size tip, but that's perfect for coloring stuff like that. Yeah, I have a whole collection of coloring books. Remember I mentioned I was a collector? I'll have to just show you my collection of coloring books sometime. The other thing that I got in is something that I've been wanting to learn how to do. And so I finally just bought a kit to do it. So it's creative lettering. So apparently this is the Gratitude Edition. But it has that's the learning, has practice paper, and it came with Faber-Castell 24 duo tip washable markers. So, gonna do that. I've always wanted to learn how to do this really fun, cool, pretty lettering, because I can't do it naturally. Some people can. I'm jealous of you guys that can do that. Okay, so, stuff that came in. Oh, so these I got from a de-stash site. And it's 2 Lizzie Kates, and the nice thing is it came with all of the floss. So I was very excited. So this is the ABCs of Aging Artfully. So all that. So it comes with all of the specialty floss in there. That's the Flosstube nose itch. And then also, I've been looking for this one, and when I saw it pop up, I was like, yes, I'm getting that. And it's the ABC Halloween. I love this one. I think the other one, I think it's the Rules of Halloween, I think that she has. I don't have that, but I'd love to get it. But it has all the present colors in there. So, these will go in my kitted up but need fabric projects. Oh, and then I got in my Under the Sea fabrics. And so this was the April and May fabric of the month. I haven't even opened it yet. This is Naiad in 32 Lugana. Nice, pretty. It's much more green. I don't even think I can. No, it's showing up too blue. It's much more green. More of a teal. So green, brown splotches. Gorgeous! I have no clue what I'll do on that, but considering I have so many patterns, I'll find something. And then the other one was Freya. Also a 32 Lugana. That's what I get from Leslie. How pretty is that? Blues, greens. Yeah, you could do a mermaid on that, a fairy on that. A mermaid would actually be pretty cool. Kind of one curving with the greens. There's also a little bit of pink and purple in there. I love her fabrics. They are amazing. And then I also ordered the new Mirabilia that came out. Oh, looks like we got a floss that'll be coming later. So this is Winter Love. I'll probably wait until because I think they're going to release a full series. So I'll probably wait, and then I think it'd be fun to do them all as one piece. Anyway, so I got the pattern, and I got the bead accessory pack, and the floss, all the water lilies. So it looks like there's either a bead or a floss that's coming. She said 92. Let's see. 92. Ah, it's a Kryneck. So the Kryneck is going to be coming. So that is that. Then got my Fabric Flare April fabrics. So we've got. I had been, when I went up and was talking with Cindy, I was like, you need more fabrics for. I'm a Disney girl. I love Disney. I love fantasy. I love that kind of stuff. I was like, you need more fabrics for that. So this was kind of designed with that. So this is Fairy Mist Enlightenment. So I do the regular party and the seasonal party are the two that I do. I don't do the medleys. I'll probably have to start doing those eventually, just not right now. But I get those two. So the seasonal and then the regular. And I get them in 28 even weave. So this, look at how stunning is that. Now, hang on. Hold, please. Let me see if I can find it. Of course, I'm not going to find what I want to find. Oh, wait, hang on. It might be right here. No, it's somewhere. Anyway, it's a Victoria Ivchenko, and it's Rapunzel with the lanterns. Yeah, that's. I'm just gonna set that aside right now. That's happening on that fabric. And then the other one is Wizard Staff. Is that gorgeous? I'm thinking I may do Joan Elliott's Time Traveler on this one. I think that would be pretty cool. So anyway, those. So that's the thing. If you're in the fabric party, you get these. You get them for 6 months ahead of anyone else. They're pretty awesome. Got some stashin from Cindy. I just picked it up when I went up there. So I got the Christmas Witch by Kathy Barrick. I just love this pattern. It's hilarious. Another Victoria Ivchenko came in. I saw this on Instagram quite a while ago and just couldn't figure out how to buy it, and good things come to those who wait. The size chart. Princesses on Rapunzel's hair. So you've got Merida, Tiana. Who's there? Oh, that's Jasmine. On her carpet, Belle, Ariel, Aurora, aka Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Snow White hanging there at the bottom. But yeah. I love how Merida's already just at the top chilling. Da 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 da. So, I thought that was just adorable. Oh, sorry, eye itching. And then Sailor Moon came in. I've got to find the perfect fabric to do this. Probably, I would like the one that was like dark clouds, not stormy clouds, just kind of nighttime clouds. I actually haven't watched much of the series at all, but I loved that. And then I got my Lucie Navier. I'll eventually do this one. I think I'll do this one in the silk, so this one's going to take a while. Oh. I'll just show you this one, because it's just perfect. This is the Marie Antoinette I was telling you about. Yeah. She's got a cupcake in her hair. So, the fabric we chose on this one is called Blue Mist. Ooh. So kind of similar to the Fabric of the Month ones, but different, just different one. More stars, more glittery. Yeah. She is gonna look stunning on that. So I'm excited for that one. Can you tell why it's hard for me to not start this one? Gorgeous. And then I just printed off some patterns that I needed. So, welcome to Pumpkinville. Got all that. Got the... These are all stitch-alongs that I need to get stitching on. The Lakeside Needlecraft, East Asian Inspirations. Yeah, no, I haven't started any of that either. Oh, of course I'm behind on the Biscornus for Tiny Modernists. So we've got the Unicorn Biscornu, the Mermaid Biscornu, and I think there's another one out, and I need to go print off. That's the right direction. Words to Live By. I do have all the parts, because I get them electronically. So I did print those all out. And then just so I had it, I'll just... Yeah, you can't really see it. Quick flash! That's the Treasures of the Deep, the different monthly mermaids. I didn't have them printed out, so I printed those out. I also printed out the rest of the Into the Jungle. I'll hold it back here, because then it just looks like a picture. So, Turn the rest of that off. Also behind on that one. Year of Animal Fun. Also haven't done that one. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Another one I also haven't started. Haunted Mansion. So I've got all that. Get that all off. Sure. And then also Santa's house. So I also have that. See, I like join all these, but then I never do. I need 4 of me, not 5 of me. I need more of me, we'll put it that way. So we'll get to these eventually. Well, anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah. So hope everybody's having fun with whatever you're stitching on, whatever you're doing, whatever fiber you're working with, whether it's crocheting, knitting, tatting, lace making, spinning, weaving, cross stitching, needle pointing, all the ingings, whatever inging you're doing. Hope you're having fun. Enjoy it. Maybe branch out a little, try something new. It could be change up a fabric, do a stitch you're not used to or haven't tried before. Try to learn something new. I'm gonna try to learn tatting in September. We'll see how it goes. Well, I've got my lettering. I'm gonna work on lettering. I'm gonna try something new. Always look to try something new. It's always good to keep growing and doing more and more. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them. Love to read them. It's always fun to see what people have to say. Next Wednesday, I'll update you on the next stretch of Maynia that I've done. I'll probably have some more goodies that I've picked up from the warehouse from working on Tuesday up there. And we'll see if I actually get this done on the earlier side next Wednesday rather than the later side. Yeah, I think that's it. Have fun. Stitch everything you can. I can't say stitch all the things because that's already taken. So, craft away. Stitch away. Do whatever you want. Oh, totally forgot I picked up this too. It's a unicorn pen. Because everybody needs a unicorn pen. Yeah. It's late. I'm going to bed. Have a great night. Have a great week. Have fun with life. Enjoy life. Bye.